In this video, I'm going to show you a very quick way to restyle any funnel or website. And we do it just here in the builder under styling. And here you can see you've got text styling, the ability to add other fonts from Google. You can change the color palette. You can change the website layout and in fact the whole page styling. So let's just quickly go through those. So first of all, if we click on text styling, you'll see here that for desktop, we're using the following fonts for each different type of things, such as the heading 1, the heading 2, and so on. And then text links here and text links on mouse over. So to quickly change a lot of the website, you can go ahead and change these. So let's say that we didn't want to use Noto Sans here for our main heading 1s. We'll click on there to edit, go and choose another font. Let's say this one, Lucida Grande, and then just change it over. And you can see that this heading here, which was an H1, has just changed over to that now. Now you can do this and change your site just the way you want it. Now, if you go to here and you want to change your font, but you don't see the font that you would like to use, then just add it. So we can go here to add fonts. Then if we go to here and click on this, we can add one from Google, or here you can upload your own fonts as well. But I'm going to just have a look through the Google fonts. There we are. There's all of the popular ones here. And I'm just going to pick, let's say this one, because it's quite bold and you'll be able to see it very well. In fact, no, let's go really crazy. Let's pick Lobster. There we are. So we've added Lobster as a possible font that we can use on our website and with global styling. So let's now change this heading 1 and we'll go to Lobster. There it is. You'll see it's there now as an option. And there you are. You can see that's changed it over. It looks fantastic and really, really good to go. And then we've got the paragraph there. We're using Open Sans. Well, let's just change things over a little bit and go for, say, Verdana. And then anything that was using a paragraph will now change over as well. Let's save those changes and confirm. And there we are. So you can alter the text manually like this. Then you can see it's gone Verdana, which is perfect because this is a paragraph as per our styling. But you can also kind of overwrite the styling if you want to as well by simply selecting the text and then just changing it right up here. And you've got all these different options. And then any other fonts that you've also added, you can change these two as well. And that goes for any text anywhere. You don't just have to do it all by the global styling. You can do it for either. And you may have seen just up there at the beginning that also you can do this for mobile. So mobile has its own global styling. You can have a different font for mobile than your desktop site. So let's just say we wanted to just make that Courier New, which is a little bit different. There we are. You can keep that for mobile, but if we go over to our desktop site, we're still using Lobster. So this is really useful when you're designing for mobile and you want to make sure that the font sizes and everything are perfect. So they may be too big as standard if they came over from desktop. You might find it takes up too much space or something. So when you go to edit the text for mobile, now you can shrink things down if you want to. You can minimize it a little bit down so that everything fits that little bit nicer on mobile. And that's how powerful the system is at just quickly changing your site over. Now, let's go back to styling. We've talked about fonts. Now let's talk about color. So the primary color of this website, and you can see it's been used throughout, is this blue here. Well, we can quickly change that. Say your brand colors. Perhaps your brand colors are, let's go for orange here. Now, everything that was that color is now orange. So rapidly, we've changed all the button colors, the background colors of certain columns, and that's just changed it over really quick. Now, how do you control which parts of the website are actually going to change color in accordance with this color palette? Well, whenever you go to anything and you want to change the color, we can go here. If you're using any of these colors, this is your main color, and then your secondary colors, it will also change that in accordance with what you have up here. Because if we go to our color palette, you'll see you've got your main color and then your secondary colors. So anytime you choose one of these secondary colors throughout your site, when you're styling it, it will feed from here. So if you wanted to quickly change over all of the secondary colors, you can actually do that too. And you could even change the main background color for like all of your pages at once, and the main text color as well. If you wanted to change that, you can do that too here. So there's a lot that can be done with the global styling to sort of make your life easier in having your site look the way you want to for your brand very, very quickly. So going back to styling just here, you'll see there's also the website layout, which enables you to sort of choose, do you want a full layout or do you want to have it boxed? Can you see how just now it's moved the whole site in to this standard kind of down the middle design, which is very, very popular. Just here, you can choose boxed or full width. You can even adjust the actual width there if you want to use a little bit more of the site, but you still want to have, you know, the left and right empty there on the site, you can do that. And then if you want to also do a pattern here in this background area, you can too, just by clicking on that or that or that. And you can see the background is changing here as I do that. You can even go ahead and upload your own background pattern. So there's an awful lot of options there to quickly change every page on your site. And then we've got page styling. If you want to, you can change absolutely everything in terms of the background image, and then you can tile it, you can cover the whole area. There's lots of different ways of making the background different. And you can see here it says page styling, and it says changing the global settings will affect the styling on all pages. So this is going to happen everywhere, but the page styling will only change the page you're currently on. So if we wanted this particular page that we're on to change to this blue, then we could do that there. But of course, we'd have to get rid of this background image as well. So there you are, global styling. I hope you found that video useful, and as usual, if you've got any questions, of course, check our knowledge base, which you can do just down here, or get in touch with support and we can help clear up anything that you're unsure of. Thanks for watching.